Hey guys, welcome to another Roblox video. What the fuck? Hey everyone. I know there's a lot of like cheap headless trigs out there, right? But recently I found one that I think works really damn well. Unfortunately, it is quite limited. It depends on what you consider limited. This one works in both R15 and R6, and it involves a trick with the dynamic heads, which is a new thing Roblox released quite recently. So if you go to the catalog here, search eye real quick here, you should see this eye dynamic head by bad_boy, and I already own it, but this head is actually really cool. I like this a lot. Bad Boy has made some actually really cool heads. And this is the head we're going to be using for the trick. I think you saw it's only 50 Robux. It's really cheap. This is one of the only tricks I've found for headless that works in both R15 and R6 because dynamic heads are fucking awesome like that. So if I go to my avatar real quick and I go to my character creations, you can see I already made a few outfits with this because the trick is so effective and so simple. If I go to this outfit, which is one of the coolest outfits I've made, you can see that I have no head, and if you look down here I have the eye equipped. There is a very specific, well, not very specific, but there is a pattern I did, or like a combination I did to get this, the headless thing. So let me take off all of my accessories except like the head, and let me make my skin tone all gray so that it's easier to demonstrate, because I find it easier to demonstrate when I have just a test dummy. For hair, it's actually really simple. The hair I used to get this trick was the white, messy, fluffy hair. There's also a pink one. There's different colors. This one I think works the best because it completely hides the eye in R15 and it sort of hides it in R6. But wait, you can see that little gray speckle of shit. How do we get rid of that? Easy. You go to style. Wait, not style. Skin tone. I'm stupid. And you turn your head, depending on the color you're using. I use this with white hair because it works the best. And the black hair of the white got deleted, I'm pretty sure, so that's kind of unfortunate. But if I set my head skin tone to white, and then I refresh this to make sure that it refreshes my character as well, you can see that it looks almost completely hidden. And in R6, it doesn't even look that bad either. Like, you're not going to be looking at someone's head all the time. So from a distance, and at first glance, this is gonna look like a legitimate headless. There's a brown one, there's a blonde one, there's a red one. So let's try it out with these to show you how it works. I can change my head color to red. I've actually never tried it with the red one, but yeah, with the red one, it actually looks kind of decent. I've actually never tested with the red one or the brown one or the blonde one, so this is all kind of new to me. You got the basic like gist of the trick, right? Just kind of use the eye and hide it with this hair specifically. Oh, look, here's the brown one. Equip this shade of brown on the head. And let's refresh. And this one looks miles better. This is way more concealed. In my opinion, this still works best with white hair. I think this still works best with white hair solely because, you know, it just blends in the best. Make my skin tone white here again. And you can see that it just hides the head almost entirely. Like, you can barely see it. Does anyone else get this avatar bug where it just kind of like you click on something and it doesn't show any fucking thing? I'll show you how this looks like in an R15 game and in an R6 game. So I'm gonna hop into two games I play quite often. Please Donate is R15, and this game I play, Minus Elevation, is R6. So I'm gonna hop into an R15 game just to show you how this looks. Alright, so we're here in Please Donate, and as you can see, I walk over here, and you can see that the trick actually works really damn well. If you look closely, you can see the eye blinking. But I doubt no one is ever going to like notice that. Like, no one's ever going to be super focused on your head and they're going to see like a tiny little bit of it moving. So I think this works really well in R15. As long as you conceal it well. Unfortunately, white is the best color it works with. You are all, as I showed, I never experimented with the red one or brown one or blonde one that much. So I'm in the R6 game now, and while everything loads in, you can see that it covers the eye actually pretty well. Like, no one's gonna be, again, no one's gonna like hyper focus on your head or whatever to make sure that it is a genuine like headless, right? They'll see this maybe, but no one's gonna be hyper focused on your character enough to notice that, and also nobody really cares. So if you wanted like a cheap headless, I think this is a great little trick that works in both R15 and R6, and also because I think that that $300 for having no head is really dumb. But then again, I wear this fucking thing, and so I have. That was a little headless trick I had. I doubt I'm the first person to find this. I hope this gave you guys like a good little starting point or an idea for it, because as long as because some hairs actually have like this little block inside of the head that is visible with headless, and if you're able to cover the eye with that little block, then it should work perfectly fine, actually. This trick is really versatile, I would like to believe. You just need to find hairs that also have this block, which I know there's a lot of them out there, and I think this is the best trick that works in R15 and R6 as of right now. I haven't looked it up at all in a long time, but as of right now, this is the best trick I've found that works in both R15 and R6. I will leave the link to the eye head and this white hair specifically in the description. The hair is 55 Robux, the head is 50 Robux. You know, it's actually really cheap. It's only 105 Robux. And it works really, really well. And if you're that kind of person, you can combine it with other expensive items like me, or core blocks, or whatever else the fuck you want to put on it. Anyway, this was the video about me showing off a headless trick that I was honestly kind of debating on releasing, because I thought someone else would have made a video on it by now, but I wanted to do it myself just because, you know, maybe more people need to see it. And I think they should, because headless is overpriced and way too overrated, but this is coming from a Violet Valk user, so don't take that with a fucking grain of salt. I hope this serves you well. Hug your mother, don't die next time you cross the road, look both ways. Stay hydrated, wear your seatbelt, eat your vegetables, and have a good night.